the support we can get. Come out and support the Columbus bus drivers. We are at central office. We need numbers. You do not have to be a bus driver to come out and support us. If you're up this morning, come on out. We need all the support we can get. Thank you.
I started at this place in 1996. 1996. I took home a check every month for $5.75. Now, it should have been grown by now. Y'all about to take home a check. That ain't even far from $5.75. Right. Now they want to cut you out. It's in the newspaper, the whole contract about the whole thing. So that's the contract. But let me tell y'all this on the low. Let me tell you this on the low. They didn't put a clause in it that said it was subject to change like a policy. Boom. Therefore, there's a lawsuit. Y'all gonna win this. Y'all gonna win this. Y'all gonna win this.
Only if you stand and stick together.
But you got to. I don't care if your bread is getting low. Hey, call somebody. Somebody gonna feed you. I've never seen the righteous forsaken nor his seed begging bread. I've never seen it. So what y'all need to do, scratch that, what we need to do, because I'm still a part of this team, regardless, 25 years strong, stick together. Don't waver, don't weave, don't bob. Stand like the tree planted by the rivers of water and say, you will not be moved. You will not be moved. Y'all got that? Y'all got that? I love you guys. And y'all know. I fought for y'all at Echo Route and I fight for y'all here.
They won't come out and talk to us. We would love to talk to someone. We would love to talk to someone at central office. They think we're a joke. They think that the bus drivers are not important. We won't just take anything.
Transporting your kids back and forth to school safely in a controlled environment. And then we want to get paid for it.
All right, so how can I support you?
What you doing right now?
And coming to the meetings, and come to the board meeting. And come to the board meeting September the 8th, 6 o'clock.
It's going to be on Facebook. You can put money into that GoFund for all these families that need money.
Yeah, exactly. School board meeting is September the 8th.
They won't let us go. They're having a board meeting September the 8th here at 6 o'clock.
Come support us then too.
Okay.
And what?
On your outside, I just want to know where we're going.
We appreciate it.
All right.
Thank you.
And what's your name again?
I like Gabe Whittington.
Gabe Quitter. I got you. I'll see you around again.
Go out there. Still go out there. They're going to send somebody to see if you out there. Okay. So still go out there. Y'all got phones. Take a picture of yourself out there. You see what I'm saying? Go out there. Still. Go out there and stay 30 minutes. Or they say, whatever that time, if they tell you the night before, don't come to work. Go out there anyway. Stand around 15 minutes to 30 minutes.
Issue.
And we're live for the television talk show Issues Here, dealing with major issues here in the Golden Triangle area. I'm your host and executive producer, Rick Mason. We're on in 4 states, Mississippi, Alabama, Tennessee, and Arkansas. And we try to inform people about what's going on here in the Golden Triangle and beyond. Welcome to the show. How you doing today?
All righty.
Can we have your name, ma'am?
My name is Renata Dent.
Renata Dent. Renata, you here in the Golden Triangle, what's your issue?
My issue is how they treated us. We all came back to the Columbus Municipal School District to drive the school bus. And they promised us 6 hours a day, 5 days a week, even though the kids did not go to school on Wednesdays. And they also offered us to be paid during the summer while the kids are out of school at $12 an hour. We all agreed to that, even though it was a pay cut to what we were getting, originally at Eco Ride.
Okay.
Well, Monday morning, while we were on our bus route, our supervisor came across the radio and said we had a mandatory meeting after our routes. We get into the meeting and he tells us that we will no longer get what we originally was promised.
Okay, this is the ECO or the
Columbus Municipal School District.
Okay, all right.
We work for them now.
Okay.
And they told us we will not get that anymore. And it was last minute. We have worked almost a full month. It's a week before we're supposed to get our first check, and they tell us this. And I just feel like we were treated unfairly, you know, and breach a contract to me.
Okay. Well, let me ask you this. How long have you been driving for the actual school system itself?
This is our first time driving for the school system.
Well, how should I say?
Eco Ride,
Okay.
I've been driving buses. This is my 3rd year.
Okay.
Well, before the school district took over, Eco Ride was a contract company. We worked for them. Well, we were getting paid pretty good over there, and we were hourly.
Okay, and let's talk numbers. What do you call pretty good?
Well, everyone was making over $12. I
Okay.
can tell you that.
Okay.
Everybody was making different,
Okay.
just depending on experience.
Okay, all right. And again, so you guys' pay rate changed with no notification, no nothing,
Exactly.
until a week before it was time for you to get paid.
Yes.
Okay, all right. And how many bus drivers are there working actually all together?
Honestly, I'm not sure now.
Or do you think? No, just before this took place.
Before this took place,
Was it 50, 60?
still not exactly sure, but I would say about 50.
About 50. So, and each bus driver have how many actual stops on a daily basis going and coming?
Well, the stops are different. It just depends on what side of town we're going to. But we do have 2 routes. We have an elementary route, and we have either a high school or a middle school route. So every driver pretty much has a double route.
Double route.
Yes.
Okay. So, and you're not getting paid by the route or how many? So you're getting paid hourly, correct?
Yes.
So you're not getting paid about how many people you pick up or how many times you stop or whatever the case may be. We'll be right back in just a moment after these television commercial breaks to talk more about this bus issue that is taking place here in the state of Mississippi, in the city of Columbus, the Golden Triangle area. It's a lot that's going on, and a lot of people are confused and they want answers, and we're going to try to inform you about what's going on here on the television talk show Issues.
Ooh-wee, boy, your car is lit. Where you get those new LED wheel lights?
321 Custom, formerly known as Total Customs on Gardner Boulevard. They do LED lighting, window tinting, auto systems, automotive customization, and wheels and tires. Anything you need. Ask for Ryan. 321 Customs. Columbus, call 662-245-1010.
Hey, this is Ryan at 321 Customs. Come see us anytime, 1516 Gardner Boulevard.
We're back for the television talk show Issues here today. We have a young lady who's kind of upset, disappointed, and just don't have any answers of why their pay rate has decreased from what they were normally making. Welcome back to the show. Ma'am, again, your situation, your issue that you were dealing with, speaking on behalf. So how many actual people do you know that has not went back to work?
On the first day, we had about 23 drivers. And now we probably have maybe 19 or something like that. Now, I'm not saying that we are quitting. We did not quit.
Right.
We did not quit. We
Right.
still show up for work.
Correct.
The next day, we wanted to drive. And our supervisor sent us a text message telling us that to turn in our key, and we could not drive.
So you got a text message to?
At
So it wasn't in
11:41.
writing. It wasn't face to face. It was through text.
Text message at
Well,
11:41 at night.
That's not clear. You can't receive a text to say, "Come turn in your keys." Da 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 da. I mean, it's probably how you guys probably used to networking, I would say, but I don't think that was a very professional way to actually tell you guys not to come back to work.
Correct.
Okay, any final remarks that you would like to leave out there? Anybody who possibly can help you guys in your situation and issue? What are you wanting? What are you asking for?
Well, we want what we originally was promised. That's all we want. We're not asking for anything more. We're not trying to get anything for free. All we want is what we originally promised. And then there's another thing. We're not saying we don't want to work, because we want to work. We want to go back to work tomorrow.
Correct.
But we can't work for pennies. That's pretty much what they're trying to give us. We still have families to take care of.
Correct. Okay, so, and did you guys have this in writing saying this is what you're making before this took place?
No, everything was verbal, but it was public knowledge.
Okay.
It was even in the commercial.
Okay, in the newspaper. Okay. All right, ma'am, any final remarks that you would like to leave, or anything you'd like to say?
All I would like to say is, everyone, please support our bus drivers. We are important.
You guys are. Can you look in that camera and say issues?
Issues.
Check out Kids Cleaning Service. Give them a call, 662-549-2825, and ask for Maurice. Kids Cleaning Service, right here in the Golden Triangle area. They remove stains with a class, with a great smell and a great look. Give Maurice a call. Like them on Facebook. Give them a call for a free estimate today, and let them bring your carpet back to life with a great smell and a great look. It's all about Kids Cleaning Service. 1812 Short Main Street in Columbus, Mississippi. Kids Cleaning Service, COVID-19 ready. Let us make your place safe and reliable to come to. Let us clean your office, your business, your barbershop, your beauty salon, your church, your home, your factory. Whatever the case may be, Kid Cleaning Service specializes in COVID cleaning. Call us today, Kids Cleaning Service.
Back for the television talk show, Issues, here in the Golden Triangle area, trying to resolve some issues, trying to get some information about what's going on here today. Man, I tell you, there's a lot of great things going on in the world, and there's a lot of crazy things that are going on at the same time. We're here live for the television talk show, Issues. Welcome to the show, sir. How you doing?
All right.
Good. What's your name?
Delonte Coleman.
Delonte Coleman, your issue is today. Talk to us.
Okay, when I got the call to come back to the bus station, they told me I would be making $12 an hour. I'll be getting 6 hours a day, 5 days a week. We'll be on contract. If COVID shuts the school down, we get paid. Even though the school shut down, we get paid for holidays, we get paid for summer. We hadn't got paid for any of that stuff before all this COVID stuff happened. That was the reason why I came back, because now they're saying we're getting paid for summer and holidays, and we're on contract if the school gets shut down. So the other morning, they come tell us, not only are y'all not on contract, y'all are not getting paid 6 hours a day, y'all are only getting paid for the time that you all work, which is a big difference in pay for me, because that was one of the only reasons I came back, for the summer pay and the holiday pay. And if COVID shuts the school down, we're guaranteed to get paid. So with them doing that, they cut my pay from about $1,100 a month to about $6 something a month.
Oh my God. Man, I tell you, so you been a parent, should I say?
Yes.
And everybody's actually going through hard times at the moment because of the pandemic, should I say. So what do you do? I'm saying, but I'm saying, what do you do, being that, you get notified at the final moment that your check is half of what it should have been?
Literally, we cannot do anything about it. And one of my biggest fears, because I have sickle cell, I was nervous about coming back to drive anyway, but bills still have to be paid.
Correct.
So therefore, that was one of the reasons I came back, because you're saying you're going to pay me this $1,100 a month. Now you're telling me you're only giving me about half of that. There's no reason for me to even drive. I would not have came back to drive buses if they told me I was only going to be getting what I'm getting paid. There's no doubt in my mind I would have said no to the job.
So have you reached out to any of the people who's over the actual bus department, who's in charge, after you received the text to not come back in, or whatever the case may be?
We talked with someone that day. I'm not sure what his name is. I think his name is Dr. D. I'm not sure, may or may not be. But they told us right now that we just cannot drive till we get this whole thing figured out.
So are they feeling like you guys are in the wrong, or?
Yes. They said we left the children irresponsibly because we didn't pick the children up, so therefore we're not allowed to drive the buses.
Okay. Pretty interesting. Any final remarks that you would like to say or leave with the people?
I just wanted you all to know the complete story. I'm not sure if WCBI put the whole story out, but I feel like the whole story was not told, and I'm glad that Mr. Rick Mason decided to let the people know the whole story.
Okay, all right, man. Can you look in that camera and say issues?
Issues.
We'll be right back in just a moment, man. This is a deep, deep conversation that is taking place here in the Golden Triangle area. A lot of families are affected on both sides, the drivers and the actual parents, who kids might not have a way to school. So it's a tangle here. So, but we're going to try to get it resolved. We're going to try to do what's best to try to get the information that everybody's looking for. We're live with the television talk show, Issues.
Issue. 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 Issue.
We're back for the television talk show, Issues. Check us out. Email us at issuestalkshow@gmail.com or either issuestelevisiontalkshow@gmail.com. Follow us on Twitter, should I say, like us on Facebook, man. Getting a little tongue twisted here. Been a great day today, man, a positive day. Trying to get answers here. A lot of the actual bus drivers here in the Golden Triangle have issues, and they're trying to resolve them. Ma'am, welcome to the show. How you doing?
I'm all right. And you?
Good, good. What's your name?
Diana Prince.
Diana Prince. Miss Prince, what's your issue here today? I understand you and a couple of your colleagues are having issues with what's going on here today with the bus system.
Nothing's being honored. You know, we came back to work under the impression we're gonna make a certain amount of money for a certain time frame, 6 hours a day, Wednesdays included, and then they told us we get paid for holidays and so forth. And we find out Monday, after we dropped the kids off at school, they called a mandatory meeting, and we were told that we're not gonna get that. We don't qualify for bonus, we don't qualify for holiday pay, and then on top of that, they told us we're only going to get paid for 4.5 hours a day, 4 days a week.
So, I asked a question earlier. The young lady said that you guys received that through text. So, did you receive it through text not to come back to work, or did you receive, said we had a meeting?
Through the first meeting, that's how we originally found out about it. He called it over the radio. That we had a mandatory meeting.
Got you.
So we went to that, but then that evening, we told them, a lot of drivers told them that morning, they weren't working for that. So when we came back that evening, we just said, we were all cutting up and just having issues with it. And then, so at 1 o'clock, instead of us getting on our buses, we parked and we started our protest. And so then, later on that night, we received a text.
Okay, I see what you're saying now.
Right, that's how we got the text message. And with that text message, a few of the drivers that were in numbers with us went back to work. But then some of the drivers that tried to go back were told they could not make entry. We were banned from the bus.
Man,
so word of mouth, no one's talking to us, which is fine. Unless you're going to address the issues at hand and make things correct, there's no need to talk.
Have you guys filed for unemployment or anything yet?
Well, we're still filing unemployment because we only get 20 hours a week.
Okay, understood. Okay, understood. Okay.
But I haven't, so I guess the struggle was actually starting next week as far as unemployment goes, which I'm quite sure they're going to block, which is fine. Some of us have help, and other than that, we're stepping out on faith.
Man, I tell you, can you look in that camera and say issues?
Issues.
We'll be right back in just a moment to close the show out with information about what's going on. Again, we're going to try to reach out to the Columbus school system to find out what's the issue with these people pay? What's this issue that's going on with them not being able to come back to work? We're live for the television talk show, Issues.
It's exquisite burgers and more. Check them out with some of the best combos in the city. Cheeseburger, hamburger, bacon cheeseburger, hot wings, lemon pepper, barbecue, plain, however you want them, chicken wings, party wings, they have them all. Chicken tenders, catfish, kids meal, side orders, french fries, tater tots, onion rings, okra, coleslaw, baked beans, potato salad. And don't forget about their famous Philly steaks and their taco salads. And guess what? He's still holding the kitchen down. Chef Belly, everybody knows Chef Belly, holding it down at Exquisite Burgers and More. 1009 20th Street North in Columbus, Mississippi. Give them a call, 662-630-5088. That's 662-630-5088. Open Tuesday through Saturday from 11 a.m. until 7 p.m. with all your favorite food, burgers, fish, chicken wings, tenders, salads, and much more. Dine-in or curbside service. It's all about Exquisite Burgers and More, where you can always find fresh food, fresh smiles, and a fresh atmosphere.
Everybody's talking about so many different things that are taking place with the bus issue. You, young lady, being a bus driver, what's your take on what's going on right now today?
Well, I've been driving the bus for 2 years. I started out with Echo Ride before I came to the school district. There's a lot of stuff that's going on. I was told that I already knew that if I wasn't making a certain amount or getting a certain amount of hours, I wasn't going to take the position. I had already told them that. So, you know, when I found out that we was getting $12 an hour, 6 hours a week, 5 days a week, 6 hours a day, 5 days a week, I'm sorry. You know, that was fine with me, so I could manage on that.
So you feel everything was a miscommunication, or they just flat out told y'all some wrong information, or what? How do you feel?
I think it was a way to get us back in, because you got to understand that it was we was coming from one company going into something
transitioning.
else. Yeah, we were transitioning. So with that being said, I think it was a way because they didn't have nobody. They needed drivers that already was qualified to drive the bus. So it was a way to get us in the door. That's what I believe.
Hey man, thank you so much. Can you look in that camera and say issues?
Issues.
Hey man, more great things coming your way right here for the television talk show, Issues.
Issue. 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 Issue.
Issues television talk show, man. One of my biggest fans here on the show today. He watching me all the time. He tell me, what's your name, man?
Jada Miller.
What you say?
Jada Miller.
Jada, man. What's going on? How you feeling today? Feeling good. How old are you, Jada? 6'6", man. So what do you want to be when you grow up?
A doctor.
You want to be a doctor? Man, that's a hard job, right? Yeah. So what's your favorite sport? Football? So you can do both, right? You can play football and you can, be a doctor. You know that? You sure? You good today? You act like you're nervous. You kind of shy? You just chilling? Look in that camera and say issues.
Issues.
Say it loud. Issues.
Issues.
Do like that. Say issues.
Issues.
We'll be right back in just a moment, man. My main man Jay on the show, and we doing it for the television talk show. One more time. Issues.
Issues.
Welcome to the island. Welcome to the island. Welcome to the island. It's all about Patio 45 Restaurant Bar and Grill, located 3255 Highway 45 in Columbus.
Welcome, guys, to Patio 45. This is a new patio restaurant here in Columbus, Mississippi, where you can come out with your friends, with your family. You can have happy hour. You can play some games, have a drink, eat some good food, some good New Orleans style food. You can also have some chicken wings and some hamburgers. So always remember, you can come out and join us and have a good time. Happy hour will be going live. So welcome to Patio 45 here in Columbus, Mississippi.
And we're giving you everything top shelf drinks, top shelf food, top shelf atmosphere, and top shelf service. Some of the items on the menu: lobster tails, steaks, oysters, shrimp, crab legs, hot wings, salads, all seafood served off an open flame fired grill. and marinated with Kenny and Curtis special butter marinated sauce for all of the seafood. Give them a call today, 662-570-1972 to book your business meetings, book your birthday parties, book your evening with that special loved one. It's an outdoor-indoor venue. Come see Yuri, Kiki, and the crew, or visit us on the World Wide Web, www.patio45.com. Live entertainment, DJs, and much more. Open from 11 a.m. until 2 p.m. for lunch, and reopen back up at 5 p.m. until 11 p.m. Saturday and Sunday mornings. Get your brunch and your breakfast beginning at 6 a.m. Patio 45, a experience everyone wants to enjoy.
And we're back for the television talk show Issues, and I tell you, man, we're dealing with the issue of buses, man, and the actual drivers who are no longer actually being able to drive for some reason or another. We spoke with a few of them, and they had their issue and their points about how they felt. We have Mr. Eli Wilson here, and he's an actual individual who are trying to inform some of the people and help them out with the issue to better the situation. What's your take on this, Mr. Wilson?
I take it is they have some issues that they have going on, and it's mostly about their hourly pay and the hours that they're working. So it definitely gonna be some administrative issues, and I'm pretty sure is like in the paper it was saying there was a communication problem. That's the biggest thing. Is communication.
Okay, so your take on what's going on today with the communication problem. What do you see this actual process going into? What do you see it leading into?
I think it's going to lead probably into the state getting involved.
Okay, so you're saying that the actual bus drivers itself, you think with what they're dealing with, they may have an opportunity to have some hope with what's going on with them today?
Oh yes, they definitely got a lot of hope, because I think it's a miscommunication, and you got to realize those bus drivers, from the time they get to work, the first time they touch that bus, their time starts then. And so they're not getting paid to gas the bus up, which may take 30 minutes. They're not getting paid to put air in the tires that they're having to do. Then they got to post trip that bus. They got to post trip it. That takes another 15, 30 minutes. And then they have to clean the inside of the bus out because of COVID-19 that they're not getting paid for.
Okay, man, those are some good pointers there. So who would you suggest these questions and questions should be directed to?
It should be directed to the superintendent of the school district. The board can't do anything right now according to their pay.
The school board or the bus board?
The school board.
So the school board is actually the ones make the decision for the actual bus drivers as well?
No. The school board only can act if the superintendent say that they have a financial issue and submit it to the board for review. But at this point in time, the superintendent has not done that at all.
Okay. All right. Well, we really appreciate your time and the moments and giving us information on what they need to do and what route they might need to take. And any final remarks you'd like to leave with any bus drivers who didn't show up today to encourage them? There's hope.
Yes, the bus driver that didn't show up today, you have a valid point, but not showing up to work, it's going to be an issue, especially if you try to file for unemployment, because they can say that you refused. But you have a point, and you need to be at the next board meeting, September the 8th. They have hired me to be their lead speaker on this. I am a private investigator. I do pro bono work for no pay, and I'll be the lead one to speak to the school district on the bus driver's behalf.
Okay, all right. Mr. Eli Wilson here, a familiar face in the Golden Triangle area. Can you look in that camera and say issues?
Issues.
Hey, man, we'll be right back in just a moment. Matter of fact, we're getting close to closing on out of here, so we're going to get on out of here, close the show out. It's been a great show today. Very informative show as well. We're on in 4 states, Mississippi, Alabama, Tennessee, and Arkansas. If you got an issue dealing with anything, peer pressure, bullying, police brutality, issues with your landlord, bad restaurants, whatever the case may be, we want to know about it. We want to inform the people about it. Plus, if you want to be a sponsor or be a part of Issues Television Talk Show, email us at issuestelevisiontalkshow@gmail.com. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, 662-386-6064 if you got an issue. We'll see you next time, same place, 6:30 a.m. Set your DVR Saturday morning, or check us out Sunday nights on My Mississippi for the television talk show, Issues.
Issues. Issues. Issues. Issues. Issues. Be sure to check out Issues television talk show every week, Saturday mornings at 6:30 a.m. on the CW and Sunday nights at 10 p.m. on My Mississippi, hosted by Rick Don't Go Mason. Issues television talk show. Issues. 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 Issues.